Was there some sort of hidden status effect that the game didn't tell us about? Or was I just really low on health without I had this weird effect around my head. I know that much. And I don't know what caused it, but maybe it built up too high? Yeah, it does that thing. It disappears. Am I then supposed to swing this lantern around, perhaps? Is that going to reduce things? Okay, that one's not real. And then I just die? Do I have to stay in the light? I'm confused. I assume it's nothing to do with the lantern, so I'm just going to take that off because heck with it. Now, right, so it's gone again. I'm just going to try and blast as many of these clones with Dragon Ice as I can when they come in. Nope. Yeah, get to it, Lulu. Are we getting health back for killing them though? That's cool. Oh no, it's gone. Shit. Right, Lulu's found the real one again. Oh no, it's already fucked off again. That's the worst. We do have some sort of debuff around our head. Yeah, get him, Lou. No, and then we just died. Okay. Alright, so those things are the problem. Those clones. It doesn't seem to be vulnerable to any status effects whatsoever. Right. There's one. Yeah, we just steer clear of the clones. And then we blast the real thing with anything we can. We don't get much time to get damage before he disappears again. We appear to have two things floating around us already, so we're not doing well. Yeah, let's just steer clear of the clones. If we can. But now we've got like 5 things around our head. Right, sod it. We just run away. It feels like when those things build up to the maximum amount, we're buggered. So we run away. We let... Oh no, we just die. Okay. I honestly don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. And we haven't got Twiggy, which is unfortunate. Maybe we go back to our rapiers for a moment, because that worked for Sam. When we were having trouble on Sam, switching back to our old weapons worked out quite well. I mean, we're doing good damage. So damage isn't the problem. The problem is the clones and figuring out what the hell we need to do with them. Right. We killed one. We killed another. Killed more. Okay, we appear to have gained, what, 3 or 4 things around our head. So maybe we've got to kill them fast enough that they don't get a chance to debuff us? We've got a bunch of them down. Let's see what happens if we stand way away from them. We did pick up a 4th debuff. But we only picked up 1, and like feels like 3 or 4 of them died just then. So maybe, yeah, maybe if we stand as far away as humanly possible, we avoid them. What if we flame cleanse me as well? It's not a debuff that can be cleansed, okay. Right, we're about to pop again probably, so let's try and run away. Yeah, we do appear to have gained extras, so running away might not be the solution. But we are doing better with the rapiers than we were before. I found the real one. But if we get hit by any of their debuffs, we're fucked, because we're running out, basically. Ah, oh, damn. If we'd known which one we were going for there, we might have done that. I was too busy trying to avoid the clones. There's our man. Got it. Jeez, what an awful fight. And for our troubles we get the Lamenter's Mask. And a load of runes. Transforms the wearer into a Lamenter and causes his head to swell inside. That sounds useless. Use while disrobed to transform into a Lamenter. Why? Transformation tallies with the state of a denizen of paradise. And the people of the tower denied and hid it from the world. In their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. I'm not afraid of it. I just think it's bloody stupid. So yeah, that's the worst boss fight of the DLC to date. I assume there's nowhere else to go now except back to the surface. So we're going to pop in here with Cherry, and we'll get that chilling flask, I think. But then, yeah, we're not going to do the whole thing, I don't think. I think we'll keep the rapiers on for now. The Great Katana is a bit of a bust for Lulu. It's just not really her sort of weapon. Now, where might we want more levels? We do need more mind. She's got pretty low faith for a faith user. So she needs a new weapon, but I guess that can be the, whatchamacallit, the lightning flask. So where was that? Was that over there somewhere? I feel like it was over there. Let's assume it was and go in that direction. And then maybe she'll have a chance to explore the Cerulean Coast afterwards. She's not been having luck at finding the fun boss fights in the last few sessions, as old Lulu. She's been doing the necessary work, though, of killing awful buggers so that other people don't have to. Yeah, I think it was down there, wasn't it? So is there a spirit spring handy? Would be very kind, but I don't see one. So maybe that's why Lulu hasn't got the perfume bottle yet, because she just came in from a place that was completely inaccessible to that lower section. I mean, we could always just go into the Cerulean Coast and then go up and under. We might have to. Let's do that. Maybe if we're lucky we'll find some new sites of grace and some new fun things to do on our travels. But I do want to test out those perfume bottles on someone. And Lulu, with her lack of decent faith weapons so far, is a prime candidate. There's a lot of mist around here that makes me think that it's Spirit Springs, but it's not. What is that? Is that a chap? Are you a chap? You are, you're a little demi-human chap. Oh god, you're not up for a duel, are you? Well, you are up for a duel. I'm not up for a duel. Have some of this. There we go. Yeah, this little guy seems tough. He's like boss using the sword. I forget his name, the one that Cherry fought. The one that gave her Yosh. Doesn't really stand up to dragon damage though, which is good. Starlight shards, okay, nothing major. Pretty hefty foe though. I'm impressed. Now, this way isn't really leading us to where we need to be, but it might lead us to a cave or similar. But we found our way down to this coastline, which is full of demi-humans. They're bloody everywhere, and there doesn't appear to be any treasure. So what's the purpose of this beach then? Aside from that interesting looking building. Oh, there is, there we go, Demi-Human Queen Mariga. Who we probably don't want to be fighting whilst we've got half a dozen demi-humans chasing us. But we know she's there. And I've got a feeling I know what she drops as well. But we could do with finding out. So, let's try that again, but with a bit more caution. Come here, you. Actually, yeah, let's just summon other Lulu. Can we reach the Demi-Human Queen from here? Yeah, we can. Have we rostered her though? The answer appears to be no. Oh, we might have done that. Yeah, she's not such a bad fight when you've got the power of Ross at your fingertips. Cool. Jolly good. And there it is, the Starline Sword. So, that was worth a little trip. The Starline Sword is an int weapon and dex. It's a katana. On's line of stars. It's got blood loss. A line of stars fashioned from a small piece of glintstone. When bestowed with this weapon by their queen, the swordsmen swear to find the truth that lies at the end of the procession of stars. I'm glad we found that, because that could be Cherry's next weapon. But it's also not why we came down here. So let's go and try and find Lulu a weapon. A spirit sword. That sounds like it could be a Lulu thing. It's not, again, what we were looking for. But we found it nonetheless. And there we go. There's our lightning perfume bottle. Oh dear. Thanks for that, Milado. Wasn't his fault. He was just being boisterous. But given as we're here as well, there is a forager brood who has a cookbook. So let's chat to them. Hello. Thank you. Forager brood cookbook number 3. Maybe we should speak to some more. Now that we've found a forager brood cookbook, maybe he'll speak to us now about something else. Hello.
Oh, I know. Give this to Diolier.
Oh,
He asked me to find it. I finally found it.
black syrup. Thanks, pal.
Many things we have found.
And you got nothing else to add. So, we found that lad, Diolier. An ebony black syrup. So it's some sort of poisonous thing, for sure. Oh yeah, let's have a look at that spirit sword. Strength, dex and int again. Why is it int? It's called spirit. Should be faith. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. Says there's a medium for communion with spirits. And it's got ghost flame stuff. Okay. Hello there.
So, what can I help you with?
I got this for you.
Oh? What's this? I have to say, Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night sky unending. I don't think I could ever thank him enough, but I'll have to think of something.
Good lad. Can you tell us about this black syrup?
Ah, forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm. An eternal sleep is an elixir.
Right, so you're just going to give us a poison? I'm very weary of life.
Is that so? Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep. For you, it will grant the sweetest slumber for all eternity.
Dolly's concoction.
So,
I am intrigued by that. Could coax the oldest of dragons to sleep, like Bale, for example? Causes immediate death, yeah, makes sense. Thought of St. Trina's sleep when he created this. The ebony sleep he concocted had not the sweetness of nectar nor the gentleness of rest's embrace. Okay. That's cool. We'll hang on to that. Thank you, friend. And we should probably also pop back to Round Table and see about buffing this perfume that we might be using. So I think I'll get on with that. And we'll see Lulu again soon. One step at a time though. Let's be methodical. Let's continue to explore this one same area until we're certain we have rinsed it of points of interest. Because we don't want another situation like Missing Loga, where we just nearly missed out on a cool weapon because we just didn't explore thoroughly enough. So we've got bird friends. Let's make them go for a little journey. There's mostly just the castle below us, I think. Potentially we could drop down there. What would that do for us? That would allow us access to this little bit. So there's cliff there. Sight Grace over there. Yeah, alright, we'll go get that Sight Grace first. And then maybe we'll come back and see if there's anything down there. So, can we come past, please, Mr. Troll? Thank you. We are not your enemy today. Because you'll probably kick our ass. It's not wise to make enemies of people that will do that. Now, what are you? You are Shadow Altars. West. Shadow Altars. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced Shadow or Shadow. So I'm just going to pronounce it Shadow. Just because then people will know what I'm talking about. So, we got down here. And then I think we can drop down here. Yes. What's that doing for anyone? It's not allowing us across to that cliff, but that's fine. It is allowing us to this item. It's a Grave Glove Warp 4. So it's not doing a lot for us, basically. Then there's that bit where, yeah, you fight some Death Knight over there, Black Knight. So yeah, not much going on down here. And is that putting us near the church? Kinda? It's also kinda putting us near another route, perhaps, where we go that way. So let's have a poke. Got some shadow sunflowers. No, we can't go that way. So, yeah, church it is. I keep calling it a church, just 'cause it's cross-shaped on the map. But it might not be. It might be something else entirely. It does look kind of churchy though. And then what we got? Group of Fire Knights. 3 of the buggers. Come on then. Nice. Oops. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this weapon. For people that just like to stand in one place and spam attack, it seems to be a good choice. Okay, it's a bit of a ruin, this building. Should we waltz in through the front door like we belong here? It is a church. The Church of the Crusade. Huh. Is this Fire Knight again? The one that we met in Ballarat on Wes? Are we supposed to meet them more than once? Or is this just because we haven't been to Ballarat yet? Well, it bleeds. You know what that means. There. Ah, dagnammit. This close. Maybe we should make more use of our Ash of War this time. Yeah, that's fun. Although, yeah. Still not doing well on the old defense. God damn it. It reminds me though, we did pick up a spear. So let's just have a quick look at that spear. I'm not going to use it right now, but it's very small and light. Aha! It's got some little double thrusts, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can see myself using that spear at some point. Now, maybe what we should do, in fact, is start this fight with our poison bottle. Get him good and poisoned up, and then switch to our claws. Can you two-hand the poison bottle? Oh, you can. It's a dual-wield weapon. Sick. Although we probably only need to one-hand it. It might be quicker attacks.
Of gold shall all meet death.
Right.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh. Jesus. Come now. Oh, bloody hell.
Grace.
Yeah, that wasn't working out at all well.
Before the flame.
I think part of the problem there is that I just kept panicking and moving backwards, and that's the worst thing you can do against spears. You should be moving to the side. Staying close and to the side, and a spear generally can't hit you. But it's easy to think that when you're not currently getting stabbed in the eyes by a lunatic with a bowl cut. Let's try that again, but this time let's focus on sideways movement. And a bit of that as well. Yeah. But then if you want to heal, then you have to back off. Yeah, we'll both heal. I'll heal twice actually, just to be on the safe side. Ah, God, I got snagged, I think, on that fire. I was holding right to move right, but I just wasn't moving. Let's have a go with the old twin blades once again. Let's see if it's a case that I'm just not fully practiced with this weapon and the twin blades will get the job done, or if I'm just an idiot and I just can't beat this guy. It can't hurt, probably, to have a varied arsenal of tools available to solve the different problems that the DLC offers. I shouldn't just throw away the twin blades just because they're old. Alright, come on, use. There. That animation took just a smidge too long. Well. And then that attack just deals all the damage. Don't want any of your little fireballs, thank you very much. Yeah, just keep pillars between me and him when I'm healing. There we go.
Graceless heathen. Thou shalt not evade the flame of
Yeah, I suspect I won't evade the flame of Messmer, because I'm pretty awful. But I've evaded you, my friend, eventually. So back to claws we go. And we picked up his talisman, which Wes did in fact get in Ballarat. So I guess this guy does just show up here and there, depending on where you go first. And we got 2 fragments, sick. That suddenly made it all worthwhile coming here. Cool, so that church, not that exciting in the general scheme of things. But we did get some fragments from it. Now I'm curious to see what happens when Wes gets here. Is he going to have another fight against that goon? Or is he okay? No, what are you? Oh, wait a minute. Are you Forager Brood? Are you okay, friend? I wonder if I could heal you if I had a healing potion a healing spell of some sort, but I don't think Sammy's got anything like that. So I guess we'll just go about our business. Kill that bat. I'm pretty sure that bat's not a friend. And then is there something up there? Should probably explore that camp. Yeah. Probably shouldn't explore that guy though. Awful bugger that he is. But yeah, we can indeed work our way up this hill. And at the tippity top we find more tents. And in the distance we find the church, but from a different angle. Okay. So I guess these tents are the place to be right now. Maybe we'll find some mad loot inside once we best this knight. It's got twin blade. Yeah, don't be healing yourself, mate. The Black Steel Twin Blade. Well now. Suddenly we find another potential weapon. Dex, Strength, and Faith. Weapon of the Black Knights. And further holy imbuement. So it's kind of like a holy twin blade then. So maybe not for us. Maybe for Noob if he gets tired of his black thingamajig. Great hammer. But still, a pretty nice find. Ouch. We're dead. Yep. Dagnammit. I thought it's just Mesmer soldiers. It's going to be fine. But 4 of them at once, not so fine. Oh well, at least we got our runes back. Now potentially we can fight some lads once again, because we do want to clear out this camp at some point. Good. 2 down. Now, does the Black Knight respawn? No. So, some of them might respawn, some don't. We've got an Ember of Mesmer. Yep, come on. Face me, you coward. Okay, he's not that cowardly. But yeah, it seems you can change direction whilst using these claws, which is cool. You can spin around behind people and give them a good stabbing. So yeah, get wrecked everyone. And I guess next time, on Old Sam, we'll just work our way back down through this camp and see if we can find anything down the bottom without annoying that big flamey boy over there. Yeah, he's not on the menu. Those mooks though, they're on the menu.